Well, hey there, this is Jared, and I'm getting started on another episode of What's Broke today. And coming into fall, it's becoming log splitter season. So, first one we're going to start out on is this one. It's a 28 ton, and it's by MTA Distributing. And when I was searching parts, this is actually made by a company named Speeco. So I ordered a seal kit because my packing where the ram comes out is pushed out and it's leaking oil right there. And I did a little bit to get started before I turned the camera on. And one thing was getting it where I could get this bent front bolt out, which for the most part I think got bent because of when wood come across it, it hit the end of it, because when it pushes, the ram actually pushes against the wedge. I brought a 6x6 and a 4x4 out here because I need to pick this up. Oh, and I'll put the board underneath it. I think that will work. Out of the way and go ahead and wipe this down because it's got all kinds of crud on the end of it here. And up here, I may have to do some sanding or filing. I got some rough spots up here that could very easily cause a problem. Biggest thing is I don't know if this ram goes, looking at it, I don't think the ram goes in that far when you retract it, but we'll find out after a while. And one of the first things we got to do to get this one apart is it's got a hole in it like you'd use a spanner wrench, but instead it's actually got a metal ring in here that we've got to pull out, and I may need to retract the ram just a little. Well, that might have got it. Get that pried out and then get something underneath it. Yeah, I don't think I got it. Start this up real quick. Okay. Well, let's see if okay, there we go. Because we got to get the ram, I guess, away from that so I can get underneath that clip. Now, one thing I did do before I started filming was actually clean in here. And even after cleaning, I still see where there's junk and dirt. Yep. Okay. Because as you can see, I've got that pushed back far enough that that ring is completely exposed. There we go. We gotta get it pulled out of the groove, and then just hook onto it and get this out of there. And I keep dropping stuff on the ground. Let's go ahead and wipe in there again. All right, let's start this up once more. Oh, there we go. I had that where I thought I wanted it, but probably really wasn't. All right, but we did get that popped out of there. I gotta go get a drain pan to catch that oil, because next thing I'm gonna do is fire it up and let the oil push the ram out. I got burrs around there I got to clean up. I think I might do that first. But let me go get a drain pan and a file. All right, so I got me a drain pan under there, and then we'll slide that back, and I got a burr right there. Well, it was right there for the I think these spots I'm looking at up here, I think just a little bit of rust. Well, yeah. Maybe we can take it apart and get it off the other end. So let's refire this. That'll go just so far. That's just going to go just so far, and then once it gets up to this port, it stops a pushing. But I might have to, maybe I can use my slide hammer and maybe pull that the rest of the way out. Well, I hate losing all that oil, but we also don't want to put dirty oil back in the system. So let me get the slide hammer and see if we can pull that out of there. Okay, I got a bolt. I have a couple hooks that are left or from broken like tie down straps. I want to take the first one, put the hook facing up, put it through there. Second hook with it the facing down, and then a washer, and then put the nut on the outside, which threads on one or both of those must have some boogers on them, but that'll probably work. I put a block of wood here, and I'm hoping when that pops out it just lands on the block of wood, but it'll probably hit my drain pan and knock it off and spill all the oil. It may actually be hydro locking because I can hear it sucking air. go. There really wasn't nothing wrong with these seals. Didn't appear to be, but we've got the kit. You might as well put them all on. Okay, so we're out here and got our ram. Now, this rear thing really isn't a seal. It's more of a guide, I think. Clean that up. And our actual seal is this next one. I'll just get underneath it, and it broke, so that's all right. There's actually our ram seal. And we can take our rag, before I knock stuff off. And underneath this is kind of like an O-ring. And see, this ram, even though I'm putting new seals on, it's got some spots in it that very easily could tear up new seals. I'm not 100% sure is. I'm wondering is if they left this setting outside with the ram extended and it was trying to rust. Because even though that's supposed to be chrome plated, I mean, it's not rust proof. Okay. Whew. It's actually numbers on the end of this end cap, but go in here and pop and pull that out. And we got two more seal-like things down in here. And the actual one that is the seal is all deteriorated. You can see here's what's left of it. See, and that one even had looked like a spring for the actual seal itself, and then it does have like the big piston, the I guess you call it the guide piece that keeps the ram centered and keeps it from rubbing on the metal. There we go. And then, of course, we got our O-ring. It seals the end cap in. And then, of course, the backer. And the backer always, is away from the pressure. So, I'm going to wash that out with some brake clean, and I'll just throw all that up on there for now. Now, I was wanting to take this off so I could slide this up from this end, but they welded the nuts, so that's not an easy take it apart. So we are just going to leave that on there. Open up our bag here and pull everything out. Okay, so this is that. That is that. Oh. The thin one is our backer. It goes on here. Of course, there's the seal that goes on around there. And then, of course, that's that. And there's that. And these being bigger sure do make things go easier. Hey, it even came with the new snap ring. Didn't expect that. Another snap ring. Okay, and then don't need these because we're not taking that apart. This is the actual ram seal, and I think I'm going to put it in from this direction, and the lips on it face toward the inside. So far it's two different things, but I get that flipped around like that. Yeah, that was a great idea that don't look like it's going to work, but now this one is a lot more pliable than most of them that I deal with are. So we want to work that and get it down in the groove without damaging it. Okay. Okay. We carefully work that down into the groove. And of course, this being a split ring, we just got to squeeze it together and overlap it. Push it down in and then just spread it out. And then this other one, you can tell it goes on the outside because it's got the lips sticking up off the one edge. And it just goes down in there like so. Okay. Like that. So that is cool tool, didn't work. I'll set that over there. I think I'm actually done with those. I'll take this and slide that down. Hang that over the edge there. And I think because I can feel all kinds of roughness on this, but like some of this I think is just rust because it comes off super easy. So I think I'll do is I'll emery cloth part of this and then put this on, and then once I actually get it back in the ram, I think I'll emery cloth the rest of it before I slide this the rest of the way down. So be right back. Okay, so we'll just start out, and because we don't want nothing too aggressive. I only want to go just a little farther, so I'll take a rag and fold it up. Lay that down and set that piston on that so it ain't sitting on the wood. And you can take a towel, and after you do that, and rub on this and see how slick it moves up here, but then you can feel it catching in spots farther down. But if this had a bunch of gouges or deep imperfections in it, you'd almost have to replace the whole cylinder, because if by the time you just tried to get a new shaft and replace that, you'd probably spend as much as a whole new cylinder. So I'm gonna carry stuff out and get ready so we can put this back together. All right, so I got everything up here, and I'm just gonna reach in the cylinder and get some of that clean oil and put on the end of this on the cylinder. Lube that up real good. Okay. I got my hammer. And we need to put this in as straight as we can. I'll just pick it up and wipe that off a little. Oop, ding. That worked real good. I put a big ding in the cylinder so I can get that in the hole, and then just okay. That in there like that, and wipe this off, and then grab our emery cloth and just start and when you're doing this, you can feel when the emery cloth is catching on the rough stuff. and that feels really good. And then, of course, I got my end cap, which I already lubed everything up on it. Okay. I thought I had a board around here, but okay. That down through there. That does slide nice and easy. Okay. I'll drive that down just far enough to get past the where the snap ring goes. Okay, take our new snap ring. Get around till it snaps in. And we'll get my bolt ready and we'll lay that in the washer there. We'll slide all that down there. Slide that back. And then let's pick that up. Sit out of the way. Okay. Put that through there. This started. I have to go get a ratchet and a socket to tighten that down. All that away. Got oil all over the muffler. What are you doing, dog? And then just got to cycle it a few times to purge the air and see. When I started recoiling it, it popped the cap all the way up. All right, and yeah, so far that's dry, but probably take this out and degrease it, top off the oil in the tank, and I'd say we're about done. Appreciate you watching this episode on getting new seals put in the hydraulic ram on our MTA log splitter made by Speeco. I'll get that kit, see if they're, and put the part number for the kit for this that I used um, in the description um, with the video. But you definitely need to do the due diligence and use your model and serial number and look up the correct kit for your log splitter, so that because if you order my kit and you have a different cylinder than I got, it ain't all going to fit. So, but definitely make sure you get the correct kit for your cylinder and your log splitter. So, but hey, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for all those thumbs up for the likes. Thanks for all those comments, and appreciate all of my subscribers. And last time I looked, we had like 851. Puts us, well, say 149 from hitting 1,000. So, say if you're not a subscriber, better join on in, because say no telling what else you're going to see on What's Broke Today. And stay tuned, because I got a leak to fix on this one too, but it ain't quite as bad as a cylinder. So, thanks for watching.